As we continue our celebration of Black History Month, today we are taking you inside a group that has been a part of 7 decades of our state's Black history. A group that's helped countless Oklahomans gain acceptance and overcome the hurdles our world puts in front of them.
The game changer we're talking about, the Urban League of Greater Oklahoma City. KOCO's Megan Mosley spoke with the president about the history and their hopes for the future.
We help African Americans, other minorities, and the poor to achieve social and economic equality.
The Urban League of Greater OKC chapter was founded in 1946 to help African Americans who were moving into predominantly white spaces.
There was no place for them to find work. The school system, they didn't know how to navigate that, and so in partnership with the YMCA and some other organizations here in Oklahoma City, the United Way, they saw the need to have an urban league here in Oklahoma City.
Their help spread to all walks of life.
The first Black firefighters, we helped the first Black nurses. We were champions for those that wanted to go to integrated colleges.
Their first headquarters stood here in Deep Deuce. The building's no longer here, but they worked out of the basement, and their focus was civil rights. But then in the 70s, they shifted to social services, and that need continued to grow. So they had to expand to this 40,000 square foot building.
We needed more space to serve more people, and doing that, as you can see, we're able to accommodate a lot of different rooms and activities.
The Urban League started out serving 1,500 to 2,000 people. Now that number is at 10,000 people a year.
Roughly about 10,000 people that we see, not just people coming through the door just saying, what can you do to help me? I mean, actual direct services.
That help meeting the need in the community, starting with their kids.
Kids come first at the Urban League. We want educated kids living in healthy communities that have the opportunity to have good paying jobs and a roof over their heads.
The League creates an environment that embraces Black heritage. For example, this reading room that came to fruition with the help of the United Way. You see here the shelves are lined with books that are unique.
These books, as you can see, they look like them, and they're Black authors.
Why is that so important to have books that look like them?
Well, it's because on a day-to-day basis, they don't really see the different cultures or people that look like them, but to be able to experience and understand, I can do that too.
And the importance goes beyond the books.
We get an opportunity for them to really engage with their culture and really understand that reading is fun. And from time to time, we have organizations come in and read to the kids as well.
Besides the reading room, the kids also have a safe space at the Urban League, leaning toward the role models inside these 4 walls.
Many people in this community really don't understand what we do, and we continue to struggle with telling our story.
Even after being in Oklahoma City for over 70 years, their story continues, but their work.
People that look like us want help from people that look like them.
Just getting started.
And we are able to marshal resources and be able to provide direct services to this community.
The League is still pushing its mission.
When you're part of the Urban League movement, it's bigger than just one person, and realizing that the shoulders that you stand on, that others will come after you, that you have to leave a legacy for people to move forward.
Megan Mosley, KOCO 5 News.
Really just such a valuable resource for so many people, and Dr. Thompson really does great work there.
I mean, such an impact.
Oh,
for
yeah.
multiple generations and how they focus on kids as well. It is really neat. You know, remember, all month long we have celebrated Black History Month, from a book highlighting an Oklahoma Buffalo soldier to taking a step back in time to one of the state's original all-Black towns. These are incredible stories, and I hope that if you've missed any of them, that you can go back and watch them. Have the KOCO mobile app on your phone. That is the best place that you can rewatch these stories as we share them with you.